Virgo, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be for June 24th all the way to June 30th. So welcome, Virgo. How are you doing? Summertime and the living's easy. I hope it is. Now, we're still reeling through this full moon energy that happened in Capricorn on Friday. And I hope that you were able to ground and release like we talked about last week. It's very important. You can still do that. You still have time. You know, you got time all the way to the new moon. So enjoy yourself. Take your time. This full moon was highlighting your ninth house of travel, maybe going back to school, thinking about going back to school, changing the way that you look at things. So with that being said, you still want to take some time to do that. Now, there really isn't that much noteworthy as far as astrology, except for June 29th, Saturn goes retrograde. So the planet of limitations, communications, limitations, lessons, frustration, structure, that kind of thing goes retrograde, where we take a look at it. We go back to the drawing board and restructure our lives in whatever area that is highlighting. So when Saturn goes retrograde, it's time to go back to the drawing board. It may feel like we're moving backwards, but we're really not. We're getting it right. All right, now, so for a couple announcements I have, I hope that you are enjoying the freaking weekend. That is out for, it's a weekend tarot forecast for all signs that I pick out a little singing bowl here. Oh, that was lame. Yeah, and yeah, we get Friday, Saturday, and then, you know, we get the weekend, man. And we get the vibe for the weekend. What's it going to be like? Those will be posted on Wednesdays all the time. So now you're getting your weekly reading on Sundays, and you're getting the weekend tarot reading on Wednesdays. Plenty enough time for you to prepare and plan and navigate the sea of energy that we're flowing through this Cancer season. All right, that's enough about me. Let's get about you, Virgo. I got the cards all ready to go. Let's rock this deck. Let's see what we got for this week. Boy, those came out nice and easy. Oh, boy. Okay. Yep. Okay. Wow. Another good. Okay. Aha. There it is. No. They said nope. That goes there. And this goes here. All right. Fantastic. This is excellent. I love how Spirit puts that together for me. I have no say in this. It's like almost something takes over after a certain amount of time, especially when I put the cards all face up and you'll see me put my hands like this. I'm out. I check out. There's no rhyme or reason to this. You know, it's just, but it all makes sense. It all makes sense. You should have saw Taurus's. I mean, their cards went all the way out to here in 2 lines. But this is your message, Virgo. This is what we got, what we need to work on, what we need to embrace, and the outcome. And the outcome looks pretty goddamn good, especially for you at this time. However, there are some things we need to work on here. I want you to pay attention to the 2 sevens here. Something that we need to work on. 7s in numerology is a spiritual approach to things. And so there's a spiritual lesson to be learned with some of you Virgos in this situation. 7 of Swords with the 7 of Wands is you realizing, and of course, this is the new moon, the full moon shining down on some things that maybe you felt like you were, I almost get the feeling for some of you Virgos is that you're realizing that some people rob you of your energy. And it's really nothing personal. Some people do it intentionally. Some people really don't. It usually, you know, is dependent on their personality and their development. But for some of you, you may have to put up, you do, not for all of you, have to put up some boundaries. Okay. There's a strong indication for a lot of Virgos of saying enough is enough. I'm not going to let you rob me of my time, my energy, my thoughts. You're not going to live rent-free in my head. There's a lot of that going on here. There's also a need. You may be giving too much to a situation, and that's when you need to rein it back. Again, boundaries. It's okay to have boundaries. We're not talking about building walls. That's different. We're talking about boundaries. Walls are built in defense. Boundaries are almost, well, it's solar plexus energy. You see that yellow star in the middle of her, right under her rib cage? That's where the solar plexus is located. And that energy is, I don't let people step over the boundary. I am worthy. I have worth. You know, I don't deserve this. That's solar plexus energy. Leo energy also. So you're making a decision here. It could be confusion. It just feels like, you know, you're robbing yourself of your time. Don't worry. There's something, the universe is at work here for you, okay? What we need to embrace is the King of Swords. The King of Swords cuts all cords. It looks at the past and goes, I'm not going to be in that state anymore. That will help you move into this. Now, we take on this energy of the star in Temperance. The star is a great time to heal. A great time to heal. You could be dealing with an Aquarius also, but it's to wish upon that star. And your star is actually rising this week, Virgo. Temperance is be patient with this process. It leads into the Queen of Pentacles and the outcome. Everything in its due time. Don't feel like you have to rush the situation because you feel like you're running out of time. Get some perspective on that, Virgo. It's very important that you do that. But so you know, it's getting the mix right. And around the summer solstice, around the 21st, 20th, is when you started to realize that, okay, I'm flowing with the universe, and it pays off here. Because the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen to the Ace, that's a great progression there. And it's you being more secure and stable. And there could be a job offer. There is offers coming your way, something you've kind of been waiting for, but you've got to get out of your own way. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get some Psychic Tarot oracles and see what they have to say. I just want to shuffle this deck properly, if you don't mind. So I hope you all are enjoying the new schedule. Weekly readings and weekend readings, you know. We're going to be launching some other things, some more meditations. I'm going to be launching a nutrition, motivation, do these, don't do these kind of things about grounding and all about my journey. You'll get to know a little bit more about me. And yeah, it's going to be great. Wow, lots of throat chakra energy here, speaking your truth. Absolutely. We're letting go of this heartache and loss, and we're speaking our truth. Notice all the blue here. That's our emotions. Throat chakra is expressing those emotions, getting that out. Firm foundation, again, feeling grounded. Get outside and ground. It's going to come out in your reading all the time. You've got some movements, choices, and decisions to make. And I think maybe that's what you're bogged down with. But I'm going to tell you something. If you're not racing against the clock, the new beginning happens. The Ace of Pentacles and the Fool card here, new beginnings. Come on. Come on. This is great. This is actually great. You know, the universe is handing you this pentacle, and then that's the you sitting there with it in your hands. Check that. All right. Let's see. Let's get Psychic Tarot for the heart and see how this bridges, fills in the gaps, bridges into the relationship part of the reading. What do we got? What do we got for Virgo? Thank you. Sacral. Absolutely. Maybe some childhood wounds. Yes, there is a strong indication to rest and reconsider. This is a time when you really start to think things through here, Virgo. You know, really weeding out all this bullshit. This could be something that relates to childhood. Maybe this time of year does this to you. Maybe gives you anxiety, or maybe it brings back a sense of nostalgia. And what I suggest is for you to rebuild this foundation so you can start something new here. This is incredible. It's great energy. Everybody's readings have been incredible this week. Something collectively is cooking. I don't know what it is. I haven't finished all the readings yet, but I'm pretty sure that after I'm done with these, I'm going to find out that the collective consciousness seems to be raising. I mean, I feel it now, and I'm recording this on Friday. So I'm recording this during the full moon. Maybe that's what it is. It's just this full moon energy. I know it's made me very emotional. King of Swords is out again. Yeah. Speaking your truth, cutting ties maybe to something. Allowing yourself. Yeah. Look at that. Standing up for yourself, speaking your truth brings you a stable relationship. Now we've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace, the Queen, and the Ten of Pentacles. We also have the World card. You could be dealing with another Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. And you want somebody that's going to speak their truth. You know, you don't want somebody that's going to be a clam up or be a dead fish. You know what I mean? But it looks like a new offer in love could be coming, something different. Instead of sitting in this heartache and loss, you say, I'm done. And I believe a lot of you Virgos are going to be doing that. And then the relationship opens up for you. That's usually how it goes. You have to let something go in order for something to come in. I know it's a hard truth, but that's usually how it goes. Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. Remember, I said that these two sevens were a spiritual lesson to be learned here. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Again, this is where you need to draw your boundaries. There needs to be balance with those boundaries. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Yes, I see you also traveling a lot too in this relationship. This is stable. Everybody brings something to the table, and it makes it that much more enjoyable. This is a long-lasting relationship if I've ever seen it. And you're mastering this part of yourself. You're actually letting yourself heal, which is incredible. And if you don't think the universe is going to pay you off for that, you're wrong. All right, let's get a closing message. Expand. Yeah, that World card. Yeah, because that World card keeps drawing my attention. Virgo, you're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. And I believe a lot of you are on track with this. So congratulations in advance. And if you're just starting to get it, that's okay. There's no rush. There's no rush. Good things come to those who believe they deserve it. Not waiting. All right, Virgo, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch your freaking weekend reading for the weekend on Wednesday. And if you want a personal reading with me, mano y mano, the details is in the description here. I'm opening up my schedule for July, August, and September. So go ahead and book your readings now. You're going to find out that they're unbelievably cheap. And I do that for a reason. All right, Virgo, that's going to do it. Go ahead and hit me up for that mano y mano reading, and I will see you next week.